Hey guys, we finally have some more information about Tulum to share with you, and we are here to show you how you can diversify your real estate portfolio. I'm Soni Chachad, broker with Chachad Estates, and this is my partner in crime when it comes to investments in Mexico, Daniel Sica with DS Investment Solutions.
Hello, Sony.
Hi, Danny.
Thank you again for being here, guys. We are so excited and thrilled to share with you so much knowledge. I know in a short time we have to give just the synapse, but always some tips how to and understand why is a good time right now to invest in Tulum.
And Danny, it's so interesting how we met. We met here in Canada a few years ago. We did
Right.
some real estate deals together and we clicked right away.
Yeah.
I mean, with your international portfolio and your experience, with how you help your clients buy vacation rentals with full management and almost completely furnished and everything is taken care of. And with me, with my projects here in Canada and few projects in Dubai, it was a no-brainer when you presented this Tulum, Mexico project. And I remember going to Mexico, well, especially the Mayan Riviera, about 7 years ago with my family, and I was quite surprised with all the construction that's been happening. So when you came up with this, I was interested, and I wanted to ask you some more questions if you
Sure.
don't mind. So today, what do you have for us?
Yeah, thank you again for introducing me, and I know we have, as we said before, so many questions. Right now we have so much also as in delivery from Cancun to Riviera Maya. I don't know if you have been there before, but it's an extensive grant to build from unit condo, multifamily, and land development. Right now, all in Tulum, there are over 450 pre-construction condos.
That is going on right now.
Just right now, yes.
Wow. Okay. So tell my clients a little bit about this. So you have one, two-bedroom condominiums, pre-construction. You have what we call here detached homes. And I heard you also have some land development going on. So can you tell us a little bit more?
Sure. So basically, we have a pre-construction condo studio, one bedroom, two bedroom, three bedroom, four bedroom, and also we have a villa. A villa can be also just in a detached or inside of a gated community, which means that everything is secured 24 hours and 7. And then we have also, that's another aspect of land development, to buy land, where people they buy the land and then we help them to develop ideas and projects and multifamily to rent, to sell, and so much on.
Okay. And with your pre-construction, do they come with furnished units, unfurnished units? Is condo management there? So I understand condo management may be there, you explain, but what about day-to-day management? Because my clients are going to be here in Toronto, in the greater Toronto area. So, I mean, and Mexico is close by, but not that close. So who does all that management?
Yeah, usually most of the developers they offer already a different package aside of the construction of the unit that you're going to buy for the management. And mostly these management they already have lots of history and they will do that for you. So the only things you have to do is engage in conversation and then we'll tell all details and how to do that for you while you are here.
Oh, that's good. So, what is the process of buying? I mean, we have a process here in Canada where I make sure my clients are pre-approved for a mortgage first before I take them home shopping. So, and I know we can't really get mortgages in Mexico because being Canadian citizens. So, what would be the process? How is it? Who talks to the builder? How do we get our hands on these projects? Like, how does that work?
Right. So there are so many aspects, regardless if you're going to buy as a home buy first time or you already have some other investment there in Mexico. But right now we're looking for a first time home buying, right? So basically what we do is we are connected with most of developer in all the Riviera Maya. And what we do first is an engagement. So we try to understand the history of the builder, if they have done already something there, what kind of project, how they sold. And then we also, as a real estate agent as well, what we do, which is very important, understanding the price per square feet in the area, so we can give the best advice to the client.
True.
And that's the first step. The second step, once we know that we are able to offer the initial 30% down payment in US dollars, the second step is we send $5,000 US as a restraint to hold the unit that we're looking forward. And then the next step, which is a little bit interesting, you will say, what? Yeah, we're going to have some engagement with the builder, and then we can have some leverage to ask for a discount.
Okay, discounts on the vacation property that we are buying.
Correct,
okay.
Correct. There are so many leverage that we can use it, and that's why it's so important to define the right person like you or me that know already what's going on and how to work with the construction builder. Once we understand and we write it down everything on the letter or proposal, the follow step is to deliver that final signature from the client and the developer to the attorney.
Okay, so from what I understand, it seems like it's very similar to what we do here in Canada. So we've already have these builders, we've vetted them out. We know the legitimate builders that are there in Mexico doing projects. You have resale homes available, resale condominiums. You also have pre-construction. We would then put an offer so our clients can see from a plan, or they can visit Mexico. We can help them arrange a visit over there, see the project there. Then if they like a particular project, what we do is we present the offer to the builder with $5,000 deposit, 5,000 US deposit. After that is presented, we can negotiate the price a little bit. Is that what you're saying by discount? Okay. So we negotiate the price based on how we are paying the down payment.
Also.
Okay. And once that price is fixed, it's not going to change.
Correct.
And how long does it take from the project, to the shovel in the ground to my clients getting the keys?
Yeah, usually it's about between 12 and 16 months for any pre-construction. The other things that you may find out, there are sometimes a big project and they are divided in phase 1, phase 2, and phase 3. But each phases usually is between 12 and 16 months.
That's good to know. Now, you also mentioned an attorney is involved, correct?
Correct.
So do you have an attorney here in Canada that my clients can use? Because I know some lawyers, to communicate with a lawyer in Mexico would be rather difficult for my Canadian clients here. So do you have a law company here that deals with international projects like that?
Usually the first things what we say that you can use any lawyer that you want from anywhere from the world. Sometimes we have clients that have brothers and sisters or family that have attorney, but we always recommend to use an attorney from local. And usually we refer to at least two. Once we refer to the local, then you're going to be engaged with them and go with the next step for the initial retainment.
Okay. And once the retainment is done, the lawyer takes care of all the monies and everything.
Yeah,
and
everything. We usually work with one firm most of the time in Mexico, in Playa del Carmen, which is called Max Law. You can Google and search. They are one of the biggest and the best office. One of the partners that works with them is from Montreal, Quebec, and so I know directly they have a trust account in Montreal.
Okay.
And they know everything, and that's why we suggest to use one local, because they know where to go, how to find the document, and work on the time frame.
Right. And so a company, for example, like Max Law, which also have offices here in Canada and they have offices in Mexico, is probably the best one to use for my clients, and they can find out about them and make sure that it's all legitimate and everything is fine. Okay, that's good to know. Now, projects, you said you had 450 projects going. Where exactly are they? Because Mexico is a big place, and I looked at the Mayan Riviera too, and the last time you showed me the map, my head was spinning.
Yeah.
So how close it is it to the beach, is it closer to all the amenities? Like if you can share a little bit more about that, where exactly is this project?
Yeah, usually when you, and if you've been first in Cancun airport, which right now they've been developed the fifth terminal.
Fifth?
Yeah, it's the fifth terminal. So that's another key
That's
for
a
you
busy place.
to know and understand why it's a good time right now. So from there, going to Playa del Carmen, we are already about 45 minutes, but mostly from Playa del Carmen, the Riviera Maya start, and Tulum are another 45 minutes. From Playa del Carmen, usually you see some pre-construction condo on the famous, if you've been there, Fifth Avenue,
Yes.
which is 10 minutes walking to the beaches. And then you come towards Tulum, you have pre-construction land development on the other side of Carretera, which is the only highlight straight road to go to Tulum. And then as you approach the 4 kilometers before Tulum, you go on the beach side, which is a very exclusive and unique place to have like 2 meters outside close
Oh,
to the beaches. And then you're going in the center of Tulum town, close by to the beaches, but we talk about still 10-15 minutes on the bike, going from the center up north. That's our most development.
Thank you. And so we've heard about your projects, we've heard about what you have. We also heard a little bit about how my clients over here can get coordinated. What is the price range that you would say? Like, if, for example, a one-bedroom condo, if you can give me examples of one-bedroom, two-bedroom condos, townhomes, detached homes,
Yes.
villas, what can you tell us?
Sure. So I would say that basically regarding in the construction, the materials, that we usually also suggest A quality or B quality, which is something that for the next 5-10 years you don't have to
Do anything.
We talk about probably around $150,000 for one bedroom. Okay.
So wait a minute, 130,000 to 150,000 US
correct.
for a one bedroom
bedroom
condo?
condo.
And how big is this place?
We talk about for usually they do their square meter.
Yes, I know. I have to get my calculator for that, but
Yeah.
yes.
And so usually it's pretty simple math. You multiply by 10, but usually we talk about for 400 square feet, 500 square feet, going to 800, sometimes even 1,000.
So depending on the area where you
the
are.
construction, the quality, what kind of projects there is in a gated community or not. There is so many things that's why, as I said at the beginning, it's important that the person that evaluate that understands the square feet per the price, right? So then I can give you if it's worth it or not.
True. Yeah, once we know, guys, what you like over there. I mean, there are so many projects. 450 is a big number to use in Mexico, Tulum, and with all these projects that Danny has, with all these builders over there, I'm sure we have something definitely that can work with you, that can work with your investments, whether it is for your own personal use or whether you want to keep it as a vacation rental. So many things. I mean, the opportunities are endless. But lastly, before you go, I want to just go back a little bit. Why should my clients invest in Mexico, Tulum, of all the places?
Good question. So lots of investors usually when they buy anything around the world, they have to see different points. One of that is the GDP. So what's going on right now in from Cancun to Tulum? For example, Cancun has started to build already the fifth terminal. We say in Cancun, the fifth.
Okay.
There's going to be a new Maya train that will go from all the Merida, all the Quintana Roo, pass to Tulum. It's going to be a new airport in Tulum to build. And there are $1 billion of new construction just outside of the area. So they tell you already right now that right now lots of people from all over the world, they want this piece of pike to invest for so many reasons also because it's US dollars. Whatever you buy, you're going to sell in US dollars. The pre-construction, we know already that you can save between your 25 and 35% at the end of the construction. So that's always an advantage to save them money during the pre-sale, right? Also, you have at the other gap where you asking for the discount. and
Correct.
then you can use that leverage maybe to buy your furniture. The management fee that even they offer at the ground level there, but you have usually like 2 weeks vacation for free. And that's why also the investor have to understand the mentality to buy, invest, and diversify the portfolio in a rental vacation property. And from Toronto, we have only 4 hours, 4 hours and a half to fly.
To
So you
Tulum.
can
Okay.
go anywhere. And so there are so many advantages right now for take advantage at the right time, at the right moment, with the right people, and that's why we always give an analysis of your subjective, right? That's how we present and then as we move forward with each individual client. That's why we have most of the time our client satisfaction rate.
Great. Thank you, Danny. Danny, thank you so much for being here. This was a great information session. So we had some information about Tulum. We talked about what projects Danny has, what builders he's working with. The great thing about this is low down payment. Prices are still lower. We are getting in at the pre-construction level before all that boom starts. There's new terminals being built, new airports
Airport.
coming, new trains coming in, and this is ownership, guys. This is not something, this is not a timeshare. This is none of that. This is your ownership, your own home. You can live there 12 months of the year, or you can use it part time for your vacation, part time to have, you know, sell it, do an Airbnb, whatever you want with that time. So, Danny, I thank you again for all this information. We will be back, guys, with some more information on specific projects. Next will be, maybe we should get the lawyer in and get some information from there. And in the meantime, if you have any questions or any comments or want to reach us, our information is below, just below this video. And we hope to chat with you soon. Take care for now. Ciao.
Thank you guys again for coming here. Thank you, Sonny, also. And always we say invest your time, educate yourself to understand how you can move forward faster. We're here to help. Thank you for your time and see you in Tulum. Ciao.
Take care. Ciao.